Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of August 24th, guys. All this fiery energy, that Leo new moon, we have all these Mars placements that's going to be carried on well into September and October. So use it, guys, to your benefit. Now, this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So check all three for your general readings. And if you're not sure which one you are, there is a free calculator down below. All right, Sagittarius, we're going to jump right into this. Let's see what this week has in store for you. All right. And a theme for the week. Ooh, okay. We have the Solutions card, the High Priestess, the Eight of Wands, the King of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Coins, the Decision, and the World card. The theme of the week is the Ace of Cups. Now, Sagittarius, how this is going to apply to you, I think, is really going to spread across the board for all of you. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. This is a really big week in making decisions that come from a place not just of intuition, but confidence in more than one arena. The fact that they haven't really given me an area of focus says this is probably going to apply to more than one area this week. Now, we start out with the Solutions and the High Priestess. This would show me that there is and the Seven of Wands, the Decision card, there is a situation or situations, Sagittarius, that are really calling for you to be confident, to stand in your power, to defend your stance, and to be as objective as possible, which I think you guys have been doing a fantastic job on, Sagittarius, if I may say so myself. But starting out with the Solutions card, in order to, whatever the situation or situations are, the only way to find success and whatever success looks like to you is to do your best to pull your emotional body out and compromise. What's the without compromising your boundaries or compromising your sense of self-respect, that is non-negotiable. But it's about looking at both parties, letting certain things go. No, hear me out when I say letting go. While this card does have an energy of forgiveness and healing, it's about recognizing when we're making decisions because we're still in an angry space, or we're still in a hateful space, or we're still in a fearful space. Making decisions from any space outside of self-love and confidence or faith, not so good. Whatever you plant, you yield. You know, and you have the High Priestess here, which says the divine is with you, Sagittarius. Whatever it is you are having to shift, maneuver, or find solutions for, just making decisions about, the universe hears your prayers, your calls for help, your visualizations, your meditation. It hears it and it's answering you in kind. I'm so sorry, I did not mean to drop that. So stay in silence. Do your best to listen to the signs. Ask a question before you go to sleep and see what solutions you have in the morning. But the High Priestess says the divine is with you. We are backing you. We are supporting you. We are guiding you. And don't worry if you can't hear us. We'll figure out a way to get this message to you. It can be through your best friend. It can be through a mentor. There's many ways the divine speaks. It's not just through intuition and psychic ability. It's not through feathers and coins all the times or number sequences. There's other ways. So don't be afraid of that. We have the Eight of Wands and the King of Swords. This is a week, and I'm not sure if people are going to expect this of you, but this is making decisions. Just make the decision. There's going to be a lot of really important communication that happens this week, and what is being asked of you is to stand in a place of power. The King of Swords, his power is his intellect, its ability to be shrewd and see the truth, to make decisions and have conversations that are logical and balanced and professional. You can't argue with logic. You know, it's not personalized. The other person might be saying this, you did this, blah, 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 blah. And it's kind of, think of the courts, right? The judge doesn't give a crap about your opinion. The judge doesn't care how this or that made you feel. These are the facts. This is what happened, and this is where we're going to go. Non-biased. They're saying there's a lot of conversations that are going to be happening this week, Sagittarius, that are really important, that really need to be had. And you can find a common ground, or you can find solutions. And maybe the solutions you're looking for aren't, the most ideal, but they're solutions. You have the Seven of Wands. You're going to have to stand up for yourself. You're going to have to claim your personal power. The Seven of Wands is defending yourself. It's defending yourself. Now, you don't have to do it in a literal punch him in the face kind of way, of course, unless it's self-defense. But you're having these conversations. The reason this is even a situation or situations is because you're tired and you're recognizing enough. I've done this. I've tried that. I've learned all of this, and this is still a scenario, and I'm not going to swallow anymore. I'm not going to eat my words anymore. I'm not going to pretend that this is sustainable when it's not. We need to sit down. You need to be accountable. You need to be accountable. We all need to be accountable. You're going to be that voice of reason, Sagittarius, and you're taking accountability for your own actions. You're not trying to shirk out of duty or responsibility. But this has to be hashed out. This has to be said, cut, quartered, diced, and separated. Okay? Now you have the 8 of coins. This is not, please don't be sad, Sagittarius. Don't be, what did I do wrong? What could I have done better? Nothing, boo. You can only do as great as you know. You can only do go as far as you know how to go. You can't do better than what you got. The 8 of coins is a lesson. You're learning, you're honing your skills, especially in relationships, whether romantic or platonic, it doesn't matter. But this is really about practice makes perfect. So I'm pretty sure whatever scenario you're dealing with, this is not your first rodeo. This has probably been up for grabs or on the table several times. You have the decision card and the world's card, babe. The only reason you're even having this conversation again is because you're afraid. The decision card is you're in limbo. You're holding yourself back. You know what to do. The world card is the end of, you've completed this lesson. You've come full circle in this situation many times, maybe with different people, but it's done. It's time to be able to move on, up, forward in happiness. You're like, I've learned this lesson. Just because you haven't doesn't mean I want to stay here. Like, I want to be happy. I want to be free. I want to have fun. I want to love. I want to be deep. But this same scenario keeps pulling me back, and you're not meant to drag your feet just because other people are. You know what I'm saying? You need to make the courageous decision to be confident and self-loving and to stand your ground and say enough, because this limbo energy of patching it up, it reminds you like a boat with a lot of holes. You keep patching it and another one squirts off over here, another squirts off over there. It's enough. You're just lacking confidence. You need a detox, so make sure you detox, because at this point your body probably is feeling it a little lethargic, but your worry is unnecessary. It really is. What you're worried about, you'll be fine. Theme of the week is the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is about home. It's about relationships, romance, love. But it's also about emotional experiences. It's not just, ooh, lovey-dovey, and it absolutely can be in the realm of your relationships. But it's about your emotional well-being. There's many kinds of relationships, friendships, or professional, kids, familial, romantic, personal, with our own selves. And what you really are looking for are fulfilling relationships of all kinds. And so you're done accepting half-ass, you're done with the same lesson, you're done with it. And the thing is, by you making the decisions and having these conversations and standing in your power objectively and confidently, you'll have it. I hope this serves you, Sagittarius. If you like a more in-depth tarot session, a soul reading, a healing session, my link is down below. Otherwise, guys, I will see you next week for next week's readings.